This will be a part of a series that I'm doing where I find several characters that are on the quote unquote level of one of the more stronger characters within the series. And I bring them out to see in a 5v1 who would win. And it would very much be timed based, so it'd have to take place in a zone where all six fighters are still either alive or through circumstance are alive, like Edomata versus the Five Kage. Um, and within this video, it would take place during the time of God of War 2016. So, in this, it would be God of War 2016 Kratos versus the Norse pantheon and what Odin would essentially have as his Task Force X to bring in a force that he sees as maliceful and um, very likely would kill him. And so, in fear, Odin would create this team to hunt down Kratos and kill him. Through and he would sort of do this sort of bargaining thing with all of them. Some of them wouldn't require bargaining, others would, and and uh I'll get into the various members story wise if they would need to be talked to, and others really wouldn't. So, without further ado, I'll get right into her. So, starting off with um, Heimdall and Balder. Heimdall and Balder are mainly a part of the team for their hacks, but also their abilities, but also their power level, as Odin would scan out Kratos and see, oh, he would feel out his power level by sending certain beasts to fight him, and through that he would know, okay, these two can scrap with Kratos, and I can at least like build a team around them, as Balder would be able to take hits for other team members, and uh, Heimdall would be able to um, know when certain things are coming for not just himself but other team members, allowing for the human shield to jump in the way for them. And speaking of a good use of time and space, Thor. Thor would be the Anoki of the team, very much the one with the higher HP and AP, being able to absolutely bring the hammer down on most opponents and absolutely crush them. And we see in his fight against Kratos, in Ragnarok, where it would be a stronger version of Kratos, um, that he was able to kill him, although Kratos was holding back. Um, he did still kill Kratos and let him come back. Now, as for Freya, Freya would be essentially the Gara of the team, very much the biggest support member. Um, Freya would be the only character Odin would need to barter with and give her her full power back, as she would more or less be essential for the team, as she wouldn't just be able to give them room to breathe, but the ability to take away Kratos' axe or take away certain abilities Kratos would have through her various magics. Now, Gana. A lot of people might not know her or remember her, but took both Kratos and Freya to defeat her at the end of Ragnarok with this full power Kratos and full power Freya needing to beat her. And this is um, shown quite heavily and implied through dialogue, as Freya even says to Kratos before fighting her that they'd need to be ready. Um, and a little bit more for Freya's argument that she was able to fight him quite evenly along with Atreus um uh when she put on her mask to make Kratos mainly for story reasons, not to make for story reasons fighter. And uh more arguments for Heimdall being on the team would be he would give the Horn of Gjallarhorn to Odin, and Odin would sort of plan it all out because Heimdall would at least be capable of taking some blows from Kratos that wouldn't automatically kill him, because Dropnir, the thing that gave Kratos the ability to hit him in the first place, would now be gone, and because, well, it'd be earlier in the timeline, and Heimdall would be capable of not just putting the pause on Kratos, but actively disrupting combat between him and more damage wieldy members of the team like Thor and Gana, allowing for his more powerful teammates to get the pause on, like Thor, who could mid fight stop Kratos' heart if ever Kratos gets distracted and has his guard down in any way. Um, if Kratos, uh, I think that out of all the fights that I'm going to do, that this one will be one of the more close battles, as well, you'll see later within this series. Not a lot of characters from other franchises have this close of a gap between their power levels, and that it's mainly hacks and more so abilities that give other characters the edge. And so I think I've given enough good inverse explanations to say why Kratos would win. Wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification to know when new videos come out. And I will see you next time. Bye.